Hey guys, welcome to another video. The ceiling has been leveled, the roof is new, all the framing is pretty much done. The only thing we have to continue to do is electrical. I was here yesterday just kind of playing around with the wires. It got pretty hot and I couldn't think straight. I ended up going home. I did not finish, but I'm gonna try and finish today. My brother, who's an electrician, he's gonna come by later today, check out the work, make sure everything's good to go. When we did the roof, the guys ended up cutting some of the wires, so that's going to allow me to rewire the way I want it. No big deal, but I think the way I'm gonna do it, it's gonna be a little better. A couple of the breakers had some, like one of the bedrooms and then the whole living room all connected, right? So I don't want to do that. What I want to do is I want to have them in separate breakers, if possible. I want to have one of the bedrooms and, like, for example, the kitchen, right, connected, and then the master bedroom connected to the master bath, and then maybe the two bedrooms together along with the smaller bedroom. I'm gonna try to wire some things around. We'll just go from there. So enough talking, let's get to work.
All right, guys. My brother just came by the home. He checked out the wires. Looks like everything looking pretty good. He gave me some tips on how to rewire everything. Now that everything's open, it's going to be a lot easier to basically get it done, right? We ended up cutting a couple of extra wires just to make it easier. What I want to do is I want to have individual breakers so that if something happens, I know which breaker to turn off. We decided that this room is going to be standalone, basically, with the exception of one outlet. Besides that, the master bedroom and bathroom, they're all going to be in one additional breaker. Altogether. The everyday bathroom, I guess, that's also going to be connected to Gio's room and the laundry room, but just for the lights. We're not going to be using the lights all at the same time, so it should be completely okay. The girls' room I've already wired and it's ready to go. This is going to power the pantry as far as lights, right? But it's also, which is weird, it's also connected to an additional wire in the laundry room, but it's just a washer, so it should be okay. I'm also going to run an additional wire from here to the pantry, so that way I can have a couple of outlets and some lights, right? And that's pretty much it. We're gonna run two different wires. One of them is just gonna be the microwave slash fan. That's gonna be one specific breaker, right? And then I'm gonna run a different wire for an AC unit that's gonna be on that wall. So I'm gonna put the AC, it's gonna have its own breaker. This, what I call the island, my island cable. And this one here inside laundry room, this is going to power everything over here. Pretty much. I'm basically taking away the power from Gio and converting it to this wire. So now it's going to be completely separate. So that's going to be powered by that wire. And then this breaker, the island one, it's going to power the TV, the outlets, the lights in both the living room and the kitchen. That's what we discussed. That's what makes sense. And more importantly, it's safe. Now get this. This is why I wanted to have my brother come down, right? Because I'm not an electrician. And as much as I can see on YouTube, it doesn't give me the knowledge and expertise that my brother has. So I'm thankful that he even came down here to show me. Apparently, by law, the kitchen is supposed to be on two different breakers. So one is going to power basically the refrigerator. And get this other wire that I have here, I'm going to alternate. So behind the refrigerator is going to be wire 1. Right down here, the garbage disposal is going to be wire 2. Right over here, I don't know if you can see that one, but that's also going to be wire 1. And I'm just going to continue to alternate wire 2 and once again wire 2 for the kitchen. Right, and that's it. I'm not going to do much more else. That should be plenty. Let's get to work. All right, guys. I wired the light for the master bedroom. That we're gonna have a two-way switch, so the two-way switch cord or wire is there. Oh, and I just noticed that this, right there is wire's cut, so I'm probably gonna have to replace that one there. But looks like the girls' room is pretty much done. The power comes from here. Everything looks good. Okay, once again, I got the wire sticking up there, but I'm gonna have to bring it down a little bit because it looks like it's cut right there. So Andrew's room, I'm gonna have to do that later. But I was playing around with the outlets here in Gio's room, and it looks pretty good. Okay, so I got the wire up here for the light, so everything looks pretty good. I originally was going to have a wire coming from here. It was gonna go up, and that's what was going to power up the laundry room. But I decided against it. Okay, I have this outlet that just sticks out of the floor, and what it does is it powers up the hallway, and that's it. That's the only thing that it powers. So now I have a wire coming out of that all the way up here, and it comes to there, and that's what's going to power the laundry room. It isn't much, but I figured let's split it up a little bit. I mean, I got the wire, I might as well just run it. I still got those 2 wires, the big wires sticking up. That's gonna be for the kitchen, and I will do that at a later date. But the pantry is wired, the girls' room, Gio's room, it's about 3/4 done as far as wiring, right? Once the wire is done, I will put the insulation back, and I still gotta replace these 2 windows. I'm guessing probably in the next few days I'll get that done. I gotta do the wiring first though. Yeah, it's coming along, guys. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. It's pretty late, so you guys take care, and we'll see you on the next video. Later.